Hey guys, Eddie Gill, Rands Aircraft. Today I have a video that is going to show some tips and tricks that we do here at the factory with the cage, the fuselage cage. This is done before we have final mated it to the tail cone. I know that when we have our tail cone finished, we're in a hurry to get that cage mated to it because, you know, all together it's going to look like a finished fuselage. But there's a few things that we like to do before. It makes it quite a bit easier to walk around. You don't have to bend over, you don't have to work upside down. So let's talk about them. Okay, so here we have the cage and we have it standing up on the tabs that mate it to the tail cone. So it's in a vertical position, and probably the biggest takeaway from this is that we install the complete boot cowl right here in this position. We have access to all the sides, we have access to the belly portion of it instead of having to put the whole fuselage on its side or even upside down. So here we are able to walk around, we're able to look at the sheeting from all sides. Here on the inside I've already attached some of my angle supports. So this makes it quite a bit easier to do the boot cowl before we actually final mate this cage to the tail cone. A couple of things to remember is this is mentioned in the manual, but don't forget to drill out your seat belt bushings. It's very difficult to do this if you've already installed your belly skin. You have very limited access there. You can also see here that I have already installed the sliding seat position rails. That makes it much easier in this position. The manual is very specific about completing this step before you have installed the belly skin, but it makes it quite a bit easier to do now. I've also installed the sliding seat rail plates. That's not quite as critical to install at this moment, but it's nice to be able to crouch down. You can actually get inside the cage and you have access to it very easily, as is the case with all the components that are attached to the inside of the boot cowl. All right. This is a very simple tip, but I thought I'd mention it in hopes that it'll help somebody that's at this stage or just before this stage. Thanks for watching, guys.